In problem 8, we are factoring two trinomials, and we're going to be using the trial and error method. So to look at this first one, I am going to say, first of all, that's going to be equal to, and then I'm going to go ahead and put my two sets of parentheses. I'm going to focus on this first term. The only things I can multiply to get 3x squared are 3x and x. So I have no choices there. The choices are going to come in with the minus 14 at the end. So I'm going to start on that with some combination of 2 and 7. And I'm going to write a second combination down here, 2 and 7. And because I have 3x and x as my first terms, then it's different. I'm going to get a different result if I switch the 2 and the 7. So here what I'm going to do is switch the signs. And I know they have to be opposite signs because the product of the last terms is negative, so I have to have opposite signs inside the parentheses. So here on the last one that I have listed, I'm going to just try a plus and a minus. So I know that my first multiplication is correct. I know my last multiplication is correct. What I'm testing is the combination of the outer and the inner. So in this case, that's going to be 21x minus 2x. That's 19x. That's not x. That's what I'm looking for is x. So this one does not work. Again, here I'm checking the outer. So that's 21x minus 2x, 19x. That one does not work. This one, we've got negative 6x plus 7x. That's going to give me x. That looks very promising. So I'm going to put an equal sign here, bring this down, and indicate that this is what I'm going to be working with. I believe I have the proper factorization. I'm just going to do a quick check. 3x times x is 3x squared. 3x times minus 2 is minus 6x. 7 times x is plus 7x. 7 times minus 2 is minus 14. So I get 3x squared plus x minus 14. Therefore, this result here is correct for my factorization. So this is what's meant by trial and error. You just try different combinations. It's really educated guessing. It's not random guessing. And then you check your result to be sure that you are correct. So let's see about this one here. Negative 2x squared plus 11x minus 5. And I'm going to say equals, and put my parentheses here. Now, our choices for this one are not as numerous as for the first one, but things look a little weird because the coefficient of x squared is negative. But I'm going to just write that as negative 2x and x, and then I really am limited as to what I can do with the 5. It's either going to be a 1 and a 5 here, or one and a 5, and the signs are going to change. So I have combinations of 1 and 5. So let's try both of these and see if one of them works. What I'm looking for on the inside is a positive 11x. Remember, my first multiplication and my last multiplication have to be correct. Otherwise, I wouldn't be putting these numbers in here. So what I'm checking is the outer and the inner to see if I get a positive 11x. So I have negative 2x times negative 5, that's a positive 10x. 1 times x is plus x, that's going to give me 11x. So it looks like this is going to work. I'm just going to bring it down here and do my check. So when I check, I need to multiply negative 2x times x is negative 2x squared. Negative 2x times negative 5 is plus 10x. 1 times x is plus x. 1 times negative 5 is negative 5. And I'm going to combine my terms in the middle to get negative 2x squared plus 11x minus 5. That checks. Therefore, this is my final completely factored result.